Wait, hello? There I am. Son of a bitch, I knew I could do it. What's everybody up to on this wonderful Tuesday? I know I am just getting ready because I'm going to be making some videos today, and that's my plans. Hi, Glam Mums. How are you doing? How's everybody over by you, honey? I forgot to do a step in my makeup here, so I had to remove what I did. I hate that when I do that. Oh, wait. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's 2 a.m. by you. Oh, goodness. I'll try to be quiet for you, okay? So you can go to sleep. Oh, he's good. He's out there. He was trying to play toys with me as I was coming in here, so I played with him for a few minutes, and then I came in and I hear this big thud against my door. So I'm like, do you want to come in here? And then he just stares at me at the door. I think he's mad. But he knows I gotta go to work. And like I said, he thinks I'm going to another land when I come in here. So then I go out there by him and he's all happy to see me like I left for days. It's kind of nice. It's silly of him. He's so cute. I love my boy. Oh, I love him so much. He's just such a lover, He just, I don't know. He's the greatest thing in my life other than my fiance, I swear, and YouTube. Because having you guys is like the biggest blessing ever in my life. I love you guys. I love hanging out. I love talking. So have you guys like checked out her YouTube? Well, I don't want anybody to give her a view. That's the thing. So I wanted to go over some of Gypsy Rose's YouTube for you. And I kind of got like pissed off because I'm like, hi, Morbid Sparrow. How are you? Because I'm like, why do you have memberships on her? She has memberships on her oh gosh, I will stand up for Dee Dee until I swear until everybody knows the actual truth. I'm gonna keep spreading it. I'm gonna keep talking about it because I know that in each batch film I do, I do at least one Gypsy Rose video, and I Dee Dee never ever deserved the treatment that she's gotten from her own flesh and blood. Your brain can't process streams anymore. Well, I'm sorry. You need to go and get offline here and go to the doctor. Okay? See what's going on. Exactly. I want Dee Dee to have her voice back. Yeah. I mean, if she's probably rolling in her grave so hard. Oh. And then after death, for Gypsy Rose, just get on stream and be like, she's this and that, calling her names and everything like that. Like, whoa, bitch, who the fuck? Have you heard the words in her favorite song? No. Yes, it is so pick me, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I swear she must be looking at content of yeah, like young people content, because the things that she does is not what us middle-aged women are out here doing on TikTok. You know what I mean? She's not like making any talking points or anything like that. She's just trying to appeal to the younger audiences, which is very predatory. And I hate that behavior about her. She's like, And then to call your stuff the Gypstein files. And she totally like goes along with that whole Gypstein files or Gypstein files, whatever you want to call it. Listen to the lyrics. It's uncanny. This song is called Why, Why, Why. I'll have to check it out. Oh my gosh, I know, right? It's almost as if that was just like, I don't know. Maybe Ken's got some obsession with Hooters because she mentions them as well in the emails. You know what I'm saying? Or like tries to act like she's such a prude and against that kind of behavior. So I don't know. I can't with this bitch. And then I don't understand like the people that really like her. It's just like you have the ability to research just like we do. Why don't you take a little time and research Gypsy Rose Blanchard, like for real research? Not watch a documentary, not watch something Mike Stanfield put out. You know what I'm saying? Like actually do some research and then come back and go on your profile and talk about the bitch. But for they just come on like a part of my video I talk about Audrey's video where she's um kind of going against another creator who has made a video about Gypsy Rose Blanchard in support of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And I loved how Audrey was able to stay calm and like, you know, prove each talking point, but at the same time, like I know that that's the reason I don't do that with those kind of creators because I get so mad. Like, is something wrong with you? You have something wrong with your brain. You know, have these women been to college? Have they ever had to study for a class? Hello, how are you? You got to study people on the internet, especially murderers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Glammums, I'm sorry. It's 2 a.m. I keep yelling. Come over to my house and punch me in the face if you want. I swear to God, you can. I love you. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm waiting for her to go on OF. I so am, but feel like she's gonna put it under a weird name so that people don't like find her right away. But I've been looking, and so far I can't seem to. You know, I thought maybe she'd use her YouTube name. It's the what is it? Magic in the Chaos, living with a murderer. Ken should make a show. Are you a bad sleeper? Do you have insomnia, honey? I wanted to come and chill with you guys, walk. I love coming on here, streaming for a little bit, talking. I had to erase my last couple of streams because I don't know, they just didn't go well at all, especially with the video playing and stuff. So, oh, Ken and Ryan haven't tried. Oh my God, Ryan, could you just see? No, Ryan tries to act like he's better than everybody with stuff. I don't know. That's just a vibe I get off him, I think. Come on. I hate it when you're down to your last bit of makeup and you really like it. But it won't come out. I gotta cut it open, I think. Whatever. I'm just gonna do my face like this. Whatever. I don't even care. Because I don't want too much makeup on. Then I look like I got cake frosting on my face, you know. It always looks like I have a whole bunch on, but you got to trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. He's terrible. What he did to that Katie bitch. What did they do? Like, just use her, or because then all of a sudden she was friends with Gypsy and Gypsy's crew and in their live streams and everything. Like Katie Cakes or whatever. I know I do too. Like when I put makeup on, I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to put lashes on, but I have to. It's like, oh, thank you, Clamums. Oh, I don't believe it would be from rugs. You know what I mean? My dad's got bad insomnia. My sister used to. I understand. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she might have been. Wasn't she giving Ryan money like through gifts? It very well could be. I know. I think I'm like, I think I pulled most of mine out by accident. Oh man. I like my, yeah. Okay, more even now. All right, there we go. Son of a bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Oh, sorry. Oh, goodness. Do you guys want to watch something? I'm kind of a boring lady while I put my makeup on. Oh, yucky. Oh my gosh, I know I've gotten it in my eye before and that burns. Oh, it's so hard to get off, especially without pulling your eyelashes off. Like your real ones. You know what I'm saying? Hang on a second here. I like my new background though. I will say that. I do. I do. I do. Okay. I'm a little bit weird in the morning time, I guess. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. Excuse me. Ew. Ew. God. Hello. How are you? All right. Like when you start doing YouTube, I swear to God, like that's all I think about is you guys and getting online and talk to you guys and having a, I don't know, it's just so awesome. I'm so grateful. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. What? Trump impeachment? I didn't know that was happening. Quirky, put your tits away for fuck's sake, bitch. Let's see here. I'm gonna look up. Trying to find something to watch with my friends. Give me 1 second, my peeps. My lovely peeps. You know what's fun? I was a little kid. We started calling, she would always say, your pee-pee or whatever, like, make sure you wash your pee-pee and stuff like that, whatever. And I started just saying peep, and then after that, it like sucks or whatever. But on Easter, when people talk about peeps, I'm like, it's different for me because I think of their vaginas. Maybe I should have kept it to myself. I know we just looked through these, but I'm trying to find something. We watched that live already. Son of a bitch. It's because all my fucking recommended now is Girl World stuff. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. This is Ashley Babies live. Let's check it out for just a second, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
I just want to see if she's going to make any talking points or if this is just a personal live or what. I'm trying to find something interesting to keep us going so it doesn't get boring.
I was actually just talking about that a minute ago.
No, you weren't. No.
It's chilly, but it's not freezing. It is chilly. I have like multiple comfort outfits, so I don't get really cold. I bought like 4 or 5 of them, and they really are worth every penny, especially if you are a cold girly and live in one of the colder states. Well worth the buy. Good morning. Good morning. But Gypsy posting that weird picture, and it's like the crook of her. You can damn near see the hair follicles on the hoo-ha.
I know, I've seen that.
Why would Gypsy think it's okay to post that? You got all these youngins in your comments.
Right.
If you go to that video and look at the comments, I'm not
Tart Blue. I have to try that one.
These people are young. Thank you, Jan. But there was like this one comment. And the girl was like,
feel a lot better? That's morbid,
do you like iced coffee? Like, dude, thank you, Rosie. Like, you can just tell it's this comment section.
Some people I feel like actually need the Ozempic because like my doctor said the tirzepatide that I'm on has like hormones in it that my body actually was lacking, and he said that's why I feel better being on the medication, and it takes my stomach fat down. You know what I mean? Like that bloating feeling. So maybe it's helping you in that way. You know what I mean? Some people just don't lose weight on it. Like my dad didn't either, but it did help him in other ways. You know what I mean? It sucks though you haven't lost any weight on it when you wanted to. You know, that sucks.
And it's filled with just these younger people.
Yes, I agree.
It's not right. It's weird.
It is weird.
I was like, why she has started aiming for thank you Hawk. It's weird that she has started aiming for these younger, I don't know, just
yeah,
you know. Did you see the one, girl? I did see the one where she shakes her skirt and hair. I didn't see it got restricted, but what was she doing? She was like, girl, what is that? What is that? I thought you were like gonna twerk. I thought you were gonna shake something, you know? I know. What was that? What was that? I know. It's crazy that people are idolizing a murderer. I agree. Yes. I don't understand it. I don't. But at the same time, Gypsy's aiming for these younger people who have trauma. You know, that's what she's doing. She's aiming for these younger generation who are not going to ask questions about her story. They are at this age where they just believe the trauma. You know, they just believe what you're saying, and then they end up bonding over the trauma. Yes, it becomes how they connect. And cool. She has used that as a way to get her audience, as well as, you know, going and watching like 20-year-olds videos and mirroring them. You know, somehow she had
Morbid Sparrow. I totally agree with you on that, and I believe that she is, but I also don't believe she was or is as bad as she was trying to portray herself to her mother and the rest of the community. And I think that's part of the reason why she took her mom's life, because her mom obviously felt like, she had to be protective over Gypsy and all that kind of stuff because of Gypsy being cognitively delayed so bad. Like I've always said a million times over, when the sheriff came over with the CPS worker, he said that she had a mentality of like 8 to 9 years old. But I do believe that she does have a delay, a very good sized delay in her maturity and everything right now. And it might not be as bad, but she definitely still shows one. And I think she's also like very predatorial, especially when it's like revolving around sex. Like that bitch is a horny toad. I don't get it. How the hell is someone so damn horny? Ah, sometimes I can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. I've been with my husband for a very long time. You know, sometimes we look at each other, we're like, you want to do it tomorrow? Yeah, okay. Sorry, honeys. What am I doing?
Has made herself look extremely young. Yeah, Kathleen, for sure. Thank you, Teresa. She knows that people her age are out of the question. We ask questions, we go to digging, we look into evidence. We're not having it. So right. Yeah, she started definitely aiming her content towards those younger people. Actually, is it true that
what they're going to do is they're going to trauma bond with Gypsy Rose, and that's what they're going to do is they're going to sit there and, you know what, she's right. And that's when all these cases happen that I've been pointing out. After she's been released, there was at least I would say 47 cases after she got out of prison so far. I'm pretty sure it's around there. Oh, shit. Sorry, I did it again.
They're looking into her case again. I haven't heard that. And I don't know that they will. And this is why, because all the evidence that we have seen that just got put out by the FOIAs and stuff like that, this isn't new stuff. This is all stuff that was already there. This is all stuff that played a direct fucking part in why Gypsy took the plea deal. All those videos are why she took the plea deal. Thank you, Vicky. So yeah, double jeopardy. She's already been tried. She can't. It's not happening again. And if, in my opinion, if the feds were going, when she got out on parole, they would have got her right then. The feds do not do the investigation after they get you. They do it before they ever come for you. They get everything they want to get together before you even know they're fucking coming. Yep. When the feds come for you, their case is already built. It is not like the state where the state will pick you up and then build the case. The feds build the case, then pick you up. But yeah, it's done. That's over.
Once they know they're gonna win,
I wish she couldn't talk about her mom, because all she does is drag her, that's wrong to me. It's wrong. You've already taken her life. Tell your story and stop fucking dragging her. And her story has also progressed over time. Thank you, Onward. In the beginning, she said things like, "Oh, one of the words I would use to describe my mom was overprotective." Those were how she described her mom. And Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, go watch that damn interview. She talks about how She literally says that, how her mom was just overprotective. It wasn't until she started getting more traction that it changed from, oh, she was overprotected to, oh, she's controlling. Oh, she's abusive.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate her. Oh, she's a piece of shit mom. You know?
Exactly.
But in the beginning,
It's all
in
just
those first few interviews, she was my best friend. She was just overprotective. Yeah. Yeah, Ashley's my real name. Yeah. I have a fucking very original name, you know. Thank you, Honored. But yeah. I don't understand how no one has.
I
don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know. And I don't understand how people don't question the fact that every person she went to prison with, like, they want nothing to do with her. That's very telling.
I'll take a look later.
Almost 20 years ago now, and I still talk to a couple of the people I was locked up with. Thank you, Honored.
Okay.
And thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all are beautiful too, friend. Yeah, all the medical stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, like she's never had to grow up. She's never had any consequences for anything she messes up. Exactly. She never has any consequences for fucking anything. The people she surrounds herself are just as bad as her, in my opinion. And her, I don't I don't get it, dude. How I think she seems like she's like mentally unstable to me. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's what it feels like when I see Dreamer. Am I in the screen too? Good. I was hoping. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna go back and play.
Know why people aren't digging more into it, because all the answers are right there. I thank you occasionally. It's super cute. I was finally blocked. I used such. Who, by Gypsy? Thank you, honey. Well, she came out and made the video talking smack about the woman in there. She did. Dude, one of those women was a mother who had gotten her daughter to help her poison like their whole household. You know, you would have thought Gypsy would have shown that lady a little more grace, considering it was her mom who got her to do all that. But no. Sometimes I have my kids look her up, TT. Sometimes I have my kids look her up. Look her up. Tell me what's happening.
That's funny.
Thank you. Thanks, Pancakes. And she said that they helped her so much. I wrote all over her. Wait, she has an advice page. Vicky, thank you. I got a bunch of kids, honey. Oh, yeah. A 20-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old. I got a bunch of kids. Yeah. Thank you, honey.
You too, girl. I got 4 of them.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Hang on. Thanks, Sherry, Brian. Thanks, Joanna. Did I say that right? Johonda? I don't know if I said that right, girl. I'm sorry. I was trying. Johana. Did I get it? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to
Good morning to you.
Oh, you're talking about Kendall?
Bitch.
Talking about Kendall, when Kendall asked her for advice about what she should do because her mom doesn't like her boyfriend.
I love that girl.
She acted so innocent at first, and now she knows she's for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When my kids the same age as you. I have some good kids. I'm very surprised that my parents always told me that when you have kids, everything you did comes back tenfold. And I have been really blessed. Thank you, Scully, that my kids have not been like me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's bad as hell. That's bad as hell. I'm so thankful. Yeah, Morgan, you know what I'm talking about. I was bad as hell. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Nikki. What else? There was something else. I saw she also was out with her little friends again. My daughter is the much better version. Clock it. I saw that she went out again. I'm starting to wonder, like, are her and Ken together? Where's the kid all the time, man? And this is the reason I asked you. So I told y'all, me and Gypsy have some parallels. We both went to prison. We were really young. I went to prison when I was 19. I was in there for a little around almost 4 years. I had 5 years at the 85%. Now, when I got out of prison, I was pregnant off the wham.
Damn it.
I ain't gonna lie. I got out in August. By October.
Oh, congratulations. And you got a 6-month-old too, girl. I love babies. Oh my goodness. I love babies. Morbid Sparrow says she had multiple of her children now say that she abandoned them when they were kids and she's sending Gypsy gift cards. The people okay. Whoa. It's on friend right now. Go ASCP said he wants you on his stream. Who is this person? What does he want from me? I'm busy. I am talking to my ladies. I don't know what he wants. I'm kind of freaked out. Do I want to hear a joke? Sure. That's good though. Don't worry about it. You will find out that these babies, the 6-month-old that you have and the one that you are going to have, whenever you do, they will be like best friends. It's going to be great. It'll be like having twins. I had twins, and it's a rough road. What do they call a fish with cancer? What? What is it? Tuna? I don't know. Finding chemo. That was good. Oh, that was good. You got me. I love it. You're welcome, dear. That was a good one. Sorry, Morbid Sparrow. I didn't mean to disrupt our conversation. But I was just listening to the joke. But we will get back. You have another one. Okay, one more. One more. Okay. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. One more. Why can't orphans access the internet? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. I feel it's a good one coming again. because there wouldn't be home. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. I mean, they're a little bit dark, but they're good. Thank you for telling us a couple jokes and putting a smile on our face. We appreciate you, dear, okay? Those were good ones.
On my birthday, I was pregnant. Now, she basically did the exact same thing. She got out. She was out a couple of months. She had a kid. I did not go out like she does. You know, it's crazy to watch. It's crazy to watch because I didn't go out like that.
It's weird.
Her daughter's almost two this year in December, I think. But I didn't go away from my kid like that. I remember the first time I went out after I had my kid. It was a couple of months after I had him. And that shit was hard, you know, because you'd be thinking, well, man, what if this is happening? What's that going on? What if he's crying? I can't get back to sleep. I could not do that comfortably. I could not fucking do it. I had a baby 1 month younger than her. I still have not been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mackenzie. Exactly. Like, I was not like that. I could not do it. I would be thinking about my kid, and then I'd feel guilt almost. You know, I'd feel guilty that I was out doing this or doing that. So I just didn't go out much.
That's what I did.
Even now, and like I said, my kids range from age 19 to age 10 right now, and I still don't go out like that. I still don't go out like that.
You won't.
And the only time I have had my kids, like,
even when they're old enough, they're adults and everything. Like, mine are all adults, and I don't see them as often as I would like to. But at the same time, I still am nervous about them. I pray for them. I worry about them. Like, it's hard. I don't understand either. Like, she must be extremely out of touch and sociopathic, because I don't understand how she could just shut everything off and go do whatever she wants and come back to the baby. And then all of the times that you see her interacting with Aurora, she looks uncomfortable. Did you ever notice that? She really seems uncomfortable to me. Morbid Sparrow. My baby is around her baby's age. I have no idea how this woman calls herself a mother. She's never. I know. Never.
Away from me, all my kids away from me is when they're with their grandparents. You know, like, I've never just had consistent days like that.
That's why I'm saying, like, she's very comfortable with it, like, extremely comfortable with it. And that's weird for a new mom. That's like a very big red flag to people, you know? Anyway, sorry.
My kids. I know. I'm going to pin your comment because I was very fucking surprised at that. So she leaves. She goes to Alaska. Thank you, Kayla. And the kid doesn't get left with Rod, Christy, or Mia. That's weird.
It is.
Or do I seem crazy? Especially considering, you know, Gypsy was like, oh no, I will not be leaving my kid with any, you know, she meets these people, and then a couple weeks after meeting them, she's leaving her kid with them. I don't know. That's just odd. Hold on. What? They're tired of her leaving. Girl, I know I'd be tired of watching somebody's kid all the time if I didn't have kids. Considering all the people that are actually against her. Well, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that either. And just the way the world is, I'm just not leaving my kid with just anybody. Look, when my 10-year-old, I know this is going to sound crazy as fuck. When my 10-year-old, he was about 8, he started wanting to go over to his little friend's house, you know. He wants to go play with his friends from school, whatnot. I make these play dates, and then when I take him over there, I'm taking pictures of your motherfucking tags on both vehicles. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was crazy. My husband is like, what are you doing? You don't know how people are. You don't know. Shit.
Right.
You know,
no, it's true, though.
Dead ass.
That's a good idea.
I'm so serious. That's how I'm going. That's how it has to be.
Great idea.
I didn't see it. Jupiter Speaks could have shut down TikTok with the last. Oh, I did see that. Not the last one. I don't think I saw her most recent one, but I saw one. I think it was the one from yesterday. And she was like, if you're such at peace, why are you living in your hashtags? If you're such at peace, she was getting it. Yeah. Google searching the parents. Yes. Yes. Damn near running a whole background check.
Hell
because
yeah.
no, it's crazy out here. Chewy's mom, so true. She made videos. How close do you think Gypsy is from getting her own OF?
That's what I just said.
Really
I just said that. That's funny.
I'm really starting to wonder if some of this is her own soft launch.
I think it is.
Yay. My kids have stayed the night with certain people. Certain people. I don't lie. But they have stayed the night with certain people. Did you see the video? Hang on, let me catch up. She's getting risque. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Megan. She's getting risque with the photos, and she's already pretending to kiss on Natalie and make out. Like, how far off are we from that OF girl? That OF that you said you were too classy for.
I've been looking.
Did you see the video a content creator did about? No, I haven't seen that. Tag me in it. She might already have one. Look at all the sneaky. I know. I was actually wondering this, like when she was with Natalie, because why are you doing all this? Why do you have, 2 or 3 different posts where y'all like, what is this? What is this? Because Natalie has an OF. And if you look up Natalie's OF, it says right there, like girl on girl. So what's going on?
Ew.
That's what I think. If she's doing all that, she's doing, that's what I think.
Yep, I think so.
And
too.
She's already
like the stream.
Let the world know on her show. I've kissed more girls than I've kissed guys. Good morning, Al. The same woman who said she'd never put her child online, then had a whole Jesus moment. I know. Thank you, Al. Thank you. Oh, and here's the thing. She started that whole YouTube. What is that hair right there? It keeps bothering me, and I think I keep getting it. Okay. Anyway, thank you, MKD page, right? Starts the whole YouTube page, gives us this whole spiel about how the YouTube page is so her baby will see the true moments and the true love, so she can see. Girl, she's gonna be seeing all that. She is not gonna be seeing all that, honey. She's gonna be seeing pictures of you making fun of killing your grandma and trying to kiss on girls.
Right.
She uses her kid as just clicks. I put my kid in this. Come watch it. Go. No more logistics. I guess not. I haven't heard another thing about it. And from what I remember, so she posted all these little clips of the podcast on TikTok, and then they all got restricted for some reason. They became not eligible for the FYP. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's what, if I remember, that's what she said. I don't think she wants to be a mom the way that she portrayed. That's for damn sure. I don't think she does.
I don't think so either.
I don't think there's only one other fucking person that I know that I hung out with that spends as much time away from her kids as Gypsy does. And I love the girl down. I love that girl down. We're friends, but that ain't the way you raise fucking kids.
No, it's not. They need their moms and dads, and I hate how I hate how CPS just rips kids away and doesn't try to help the parents get better so that they can be with their children again. They just tell them, oh, well, you're screwed until you figure it out, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. I think that a child should be with their biological parent at all times, no matter what. No matter what you have to do for the biological parent or whatever. I don't know, though. Some cases are not. I don't know. I guess I gotta take that back and say that there's some cases I don't agree with that ad, and it's hard to think about, really. It's like a split kind of idea what you would really do in a situation like that. Like if you come across Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who's a convicted fucking murderer, no, I don't believe that she should have her child all the time. You know what I mean? But, you know, if it's drugs or something like that, help them get into some kind of recovery program or whatever, so that they can do what they need to do for their children.
In the documentary. Thank you, Nikki. But I've just never seen anything like it. I've never seen someone, you know, want a kid so bad, and then when you have that kid, spend as much time away and doing everything underneath the fucking sun. I don't know.
I've never had consistent days where my child goes to her grandparents' house, especially not just some acquaintance. Right. I mean, my kids used to go to their grandma and grandpa's house a lot, but I don't know. My mom is like my best friend, so it was like if they were there, usually I was coming in and out or whatever, just you know, getting things right for them at home or whatever to make sure that I could get it all done, because when they're in their way, it's hard to get shit done. But you know, and then they would ask if they could sleep over there because grandma would be like having a movie night or something like that. But other than that, I didn't allow them to sleep over at their friend's house. I didn't allow them to, like, I don't know. And they knew I was a worrywart, and that was why. But like, seriously, bad things happen. Like one time I let my daughter go sleep. We lived in Mississippi at the time. I let her go sleep over at a friend's house. And this is why I decided to stop allowing her to do that as well. I pull up, and instead of coming out the front door like a normal person, my daughter jumps out the bedroom window. All of a sudden, I see legs coming out of a window, and she jumps out and comes to the car. I'm like, do you not know how to use the door and say goodbye to the people you spent the night with or whatever? No, she just hops in. I'm like, wow. So later when I got home, I messaged the parents, said, sorry about that. I don't know why she did that. I have an air taker. That's a good idea. When she stays at her grandma's for a few hours. Not because I don't trust my mom, because people are nuts and she just leaves her with anyone. Oh, yeah, see, no, we can't be doing that. No. Mom, you better watch it. You better stop. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Especially people that I knew at that point in my life were not the best people. So I didn't like my kids even associating with any of them. Like I would keep them at a distance a lot of the time. And yeah, I couldn't allow that with some of the people I knew. So I'm going to be having to jump off here in about 10-15. I gotta do a lot of content today, you know what I'm saying? But I love spending time with you guys. So we'll watch a little bit more of this.
It's insane. I had severe PPD and wouldn't let anyone around the baby. Full on panic attacks. Yeah, I mean, and I think that's how, you know, a lot of parents are, especially with them, letting them go to sleep at somebody else's house. You know, like, dude, right. Bree's still defending her, and Gypsy is dumb. I feel bad. I feel bad that Gypsy she's kind of not been there for Bree, in my opinion.
No.
Not the way I feel like she should have, especially with the things that Bree had going on. Gypsy did not show 1 ounce of care. Not 1 ounce.
Not at all.
But I don't know. I don't know how Bree hasn't seen that at this point either. Like she didn't care when Bree got caught up. She didn't get on here and try to tell people to shut the fuck up. People go through things, you know. She didn't do shit compared to the way Bree fights for Gypsy. You know, Bree's a good friend. Even though I don't like Gypsy, Bree is a good friend. Anytime she has seen Gypsy getting into shit or people coming for her really hard, Bree is right there taking up for her. And Gypsy never gives her the same respect. Alf, and since Bree has not one real friend, she's clean. I don't know. And those insane things she said on those taps about if she had it. Yeah, I know. Then she says this weird, insane things on the videos. Then here she is following young ass girls. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I think Bree deserves better friends. I think Bree deserves a friend who will put out the same energy that she put out for her. I still can't believe someone has cornered her. I know. For a second there, I thought you said, I can't believe someone did. I was like, when did this happen? But yeah, no, I'm surprised too. I'm surprised that, yeah. But remember that video where she's talking to that big group of girls? Audrey slowed it down and you can actually hear somebody go, murderer. Man, look. Speaking of Ryan, that man is hanging on to Gypsy like a life raft, ain't he? Yes. Gypsy has to know. Bree has to know Gypsy. She used to be. Yeah, I would feel used. I would have been fucking pissed when I caught those charges and she didn't come help me. You know, she didn't speak up for me, nothing. Instead, she hopped on a fucking video and was like, I don't have a manager. We would have been done right then and there. No, we're done. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a little bit. In my opinion, in my opinion, Gypsy still talks to Ryan. I think that too. I think that's why Ryan doesn't say anything ill against Gypsy. I haven't seen her in a while. But I'm telling you, my FYP is like messed up. I don't know what the hell TikTok did to my shit, but I don't see people that I normally watch hardly ever unless I go to their page. Oh, was she? I wasn't online a lot yesterday. We had Easter, and then my daughter doesn't live with me because she's 19, about to be 20 this year. So her and her little friends got these apartments, but her car messed up. So I had to go get her and go shopping. All this stuff to make. I saw that Ryan was talking about. I'm not even gonna lie. I would buy it. I would. But I would hope that he does everything to her that she has done to him. You know, because she has tried so hard to make that man feel like he was not shit to her. I know, I miss my 19-year-old. I do. I miss my 19-year-old. And, my 19-year-old me, we've always just been able to talk, and she's older, so she can just talk with me. And we can just talk back and forth like friends. I still give her motherly advice, but we can be more open now because she's an adult. And I miss the hell out that shit. Yeah, and see, if you go watch her show, there's like a whole part where she is recording Ryan. My mom, you're making me feel
I know
how my mama treats, because Ryan was like, I don't want you talking about our ex-wife to other people. I don't want you doing that, especially with it going to be on TV, She was a piece of shit to him. So how and why he doesn't want to speak out against her, there can only be one reason, and that's because she keeping him on a hook. They're still talking. I know Ken acts like she did act like she was. I do think Gypsy was happier with Ryan. I do. I feel like she laughed more.
Bree did act like she was pretty surprised about that, but I don't know if I believe the story that she said fully. I don't know. It's hard to think about. But then, like, they said for Gypsy to turn around and just ignore it and not even be there for her friend, supposed friend, it's like, that would have pissed me off too. Like, Bree has she treats Bree as if Bree's like her new Nick Godejohn. She can get Bree to do and say whatever she wants. She can use her as she pleases. And Bree's always going to be around, basically. So yeah.
More, and just her smile seemed more genuine. Where with Ken, they have these moments where they just look awkward. Like that
I know.
video where he's blindfolded trying to kiss her. That shit looked awkward. My husband would have been like, "Come here, bitch."
Right?
You know?
I know.
He's like, so I don't know. That's just, I don't know. You think Mia is scared of hell no. I'm sure Mia is like, stay the fuck away from me. Ain't no reason to be scared. She ain't got a key to her house. Yeah, is it? That shit was so funny.
When Gypsy said that, Mia, you need to stay away from that bitch. You never know what crosses a bitch's mind that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Gypsy Rose, ugh. She would come up with something in a second and then have fucking Bree do some shit that she's gonna regret. You know what I mean?
I think you think Ryan's afraid of her. I think Ryan's afraid of the things that she could come out and say. I think Ryan underestimated how spiteful Gypsy can be. Yeah, maybe not scared, but she's distant for a reason. Yes. Yes. I'm scrolling by. I'm scrolling by and I heard, did you think Mia's scared? And I was like, heck no, I ain't. That's right. Hang on, what? I think she's a nice person. I think she's a nice person who had too much trauma. I think Gypsy had a really good story before she decided to take it and push it into this one-way narrative where Gypsy is the only victim.
Right.
That fucked everything. Her story was interesting. She was the one who started lying, who made the lie about, oh, I can't feel my legs. It started with Gypsy. She's admitted this, you know, but her need to be seen as the only victim destroyed her story.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say she doesn't have any trauma, but I do not for a second, thank you, Miss Bennett. I do not for a second think that Gypsy's life was the way that she has portrayed it with all this trauma. No, I don't. You go look up pictures of Gypsy. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures of Gypsy and Dee Dee on Google because their whole life was documented. It was documented. You know, Gypsy, not one time does her cheeks are not sunk in. And look here, I was a motherfucking meth addict. I know what a malnourished motherfucker looks like. And I can promise you it don't look like their cheeks are filled out. You know, right. She's smiling in every single one. She's public speaking. She did public speaking, you know, like that. And then there's the question of why in all of her documentaries and all that, why does her dad's interview with police, why is it never shown? Why is Christy Blanchard's police interview never shown? You know? There's a lot of things that just weren't shown because it didn't fit the narrative they were pushing. Showing Rod's police interview where he says, oh, I know Gypsy was having seizures. I went to the hospital and I saw her. Her eye was all turned in from an epileptic fit. That's what her dad said in his police interview. Then he said, Dee Dee never told me Gypsy's legs were critical. Dee Dee told me that her legs hurt, so she had to use the wheelchair. That's not paralyzed. And he said that Dee Dee never told him that Gypsy's legs didn't work. You know? This is weird shit. Then Christy Blanchard's police interview. Oh, don't let Gypsy fool you. She's really smart. There's a reason none of this wasn't shown. There's a reason. Yeah, he said she could walk, but her legs hurt, so they used the wheelchair. Yeah, that's what they said. Are there? Yeah, they are. Let me see. Christie's, you're going to have to get the paper one, which is in that file too. But because her police interview, for some reason, you can't hear the phone call, but they did type it out. Hang on, let me, you can go over to YouTube. Hold on. You go over to YouTube, go to Into the Weeds podcast. There's a bunch of stuff that they just didn't show. They didn't show it because it does not fit the narrative that Gypsy was just this unknowing victim. The medical records, come on, man. Come on. There's multiple instances where they accuse Gypsy of lying, of malingering. Not her mom, Gypsy.
Yep.
And it was on tests that Dee Dee wouldn't have been able to say, here, squeeze the hand. Her hearing test. Gypsy would have had on muffs. She would have had on ear muffs. And it would have been bing, bing, bing. Yeah. Dee Dee couldn't give her wrong answers or tell her what to answer. Thank you, Steph. The sensation test done on her legs. Like, dude, there's so much that Gypsy just lied about. That's why I say they were the dynamic duo. I think they were. Now... And the reason, the only reason that they are able to say, oh, Dee Dee had Munchausen by proxy is because when Dee Dee found out that Gypsy could walk in 2011 and she ran off with Dan, Dee Dee didn't correct that behavior. She didn't correct it. Instead, she continued it on, and they'll try to push all of it off on Dee Dee. But in my opinion, Okay. So you go over to Into the Weeds. Okay, she has these videos posted. All of them are posted. Yep. There's the videos of Nick Godejohn in the Walmart after they did the crime. He's getting condoms and lip gloss for Gypsy. Ugh. But if you want to see everything else, you go right here, see where it says more. Where's that? Right there. Click that. More. And then you're going to scroll up until you see that Google link right there. Click that. Open it up. I go to Nick's file. Nick's file has a lot of
her medical records,
police interviews, and listen, you're gonna just have to go through stuff because it's a lot. Like when I tell you it's a lot.
Like I decided to look at a lot of the FOIA documents and her medical records. Like I just couldn't believe it. I know, and I feel so terrible for Dee Dee myself. Like, every time I look at her pictures and stuff like that, like, you see the actual life of a person when you look at deeply into a picture. You can tell if their smile is genuine. You can tell if they're feeling something at that certain point. You just have to really look at the picture, and I like to do that sometimes. And I always end up wanting to cry when I look at Dee Dee's. For some reason, looking at Dee Dee always makes me want to just start bawling my eyes out because of all the things that she went through for no reason. Yeah, that would have been a great name, though. Condom lip gloss. Perfect name for fucking, oh my God, that book is awful. And then she goes and changes it. So I haven't seen the new copy. God only knows. It's probably just as bad as the other one. Oh, but I've got a lot of recording to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I'm so safe, but I love you guys. And I will be back this week on Thursday for Members Only Live. And I like to do like an everyone live in the evening on Tuesdays, which is tonight. So see you probably around 5:30 or 6 o'clock tonight, bitch. Okay? Miss Sparrow, Morbid Sparrow. We got Glamums, we got some Yaya, we got a lot of different wonderful people over here watching. And I love it. Thank you so much. All right. I love you. Good night. Goodbye. See you in the morning. See you tomorrow. Whatever.